Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and in this video I'm going to share with you guys my leveling build guide for the Necromancer once we actually do get the full release of Diablo 4 pretty soon. I'm just going to focus on using skills and stuff that are really strong early on with the Necro without the need of legendary aspects. Mainly focusing on Bonespear and your minions. It's going to be like a hybrid Bonespear minion build. Bonespear for you to deal with like tougher things, and minions just to clear up and help you stay alive, just be a little bit tanky for you, but they actually do a lot of damage. So let's get into the build now, shall we? So let's have a look at the tree. We'll start right at the top. We're going to go with bone splinters, as it's a really easy way to apply vulnerability. Bone splinters 30% chance to fire 2 additional projectiles when you cast it while you have 50 or more essence. And then bone splinters has 20% chance per hit to make enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. So that's just one little thing of vulnerability there. The rest, these are all really good stuff overall, but this is just quick because you can cast it out, it spreads and then it comes back, and every time it hits it has a chance to vulnerable. This is all really focusing on vulnerable, as vulnerable is very powerful in Diablo. And then moving on, we actually pick up Bonespear. Now you don't have to get 5 points in this right away. While you're leveling up, you definitely want to like get points. You go start there with bone splinters, enhance, and then you get Bonespear, just to have more skills as they become available. So you don't want to like max it out straight away, otherwise you'll be missing out on this tree and so forth and so on. So you want to like put points in when the next tree opens up, put points in, and then move further down the tree. So we go Bonespear, enhance Bonespear with supernatural, just for more vulnerability there, as vulnerability is super strong, as we all know. Then we actually come on down and we pick up Corpse Explosion. You don't have to pick up Corpse Explosion. This point of here you could really put into whatever you want. My options would be Corpse Explosion, or actually Corpse Tendrils down here below. But Corpse Explosion is really strong really early on in the game, and you do get it quite early, so you might as well use it while it's strong there. Enhance Corpse Explosion for the radius, and over there play Corpse Explosion for more damage on vulnerable stunned enemies. And then we'll also pick up Bone Prison over there. Just a nice little utility CC thing while you're leveling up. Maybe you come across a crazy elite pack in a new zone that's like really strong and like messing you up. Chuck him in a bone prison. Get your minions to attack him, and then you throw some bone spears at him, and they'll probably be dead before they get out of the bone prison. And over there, the bone prison gain essence plus additional 5 per enemy trap. And again, it also puts vulnerable on enemies. And then you want to pick up 3 points in Skeletal Warrior Mastery. This right now is bugged apparently in the beta, where it gives it to all your minions, but eventually further on down the line, when they fix this in the full launch, Skeletal Warriors should only give that to your Skeletal Warriors, because right now you only really need to take 3 points in there, but later on you want to take 3 points in all of them. So you go Skeletal Warriors, you go Skeletal Mages, and this build actually doesn't use the golems, so to say, so we won't focus on that. So that is the points up until there, and then we come on down, we pick up Iron Maiden. The reason why, because Enhance Iron Maiden no longer cost essence, instead gain 5 essence for each enemy cursed. Does not work with enemies who have already been cursed by Iron Maiden. So you see a pack of enemies, you chuck Iron Maiden on them, your essence is full, and you can throw a bunch of bone spears, and your minions, all the meantime your minions are eating them and throwing spears at them and just killing them as well. So really nice just essence generator. You don't really have to cast your basic skill that much. I literally just run around and chuck up my Iron Maiden there to get essence back. And then this over here has a nice little defensive healing thing. Heal you for 5% of your maximum life when an enemy dies while afflicted with Iron Maiden. This is to help you out through the living process, keep you healthy. And then Death Reach over there, you deal 4% increased damage to distant enemies. You could definitely max this out once we get enough skill points while you're leveling up. You can max that out, and then as well you can get the Skeletal Mage Mastery, max that out, and amplify damage to do more damage to cursed enemies. So you can really just max out your passives once we get more points in the full release. When we come on down here, it's your choice if you want to go with Corpse Tendrils. I choose to go with Corpse Explosion instead, but if you do go with it, it's a nice way of applying vulnerable as well. Over there you go with Plague Corpse Tendrils. It just like pulls all the enemies into your corpse, one that you choose. It does have a pretty long cooldown, but not too bad. Actually 10 seconds is not bad at all. You could swap that with Corpse Explosion. So that is a nice little thing there. And then we come on down and we don't actually get any of the ultimates because we have enough skills on our bars. But then this tree over here, you definitely want to max this out while you're going to leveling up. Bonded in Essence is your Skeletal Priest will heal your skeletons for 40% of the maximum life. You max it out, it actually goes up to 60%. Every time you summon your skeletons and you have the max amount, the next time you use summon skeleton on a corpse, it's going to actually heal your minions and give them a damage buff. And that increases over there. So it's really nice just to keep them nice and healthy. And this defense, the minions can't lose more than 75% of the maximum life from a single hit. So like when you get to bosses or the butcher shows up, quite often he'll like 1 to 2 shot your minions. So if you have that over there, they can't lose more than 75% of their life, so they can't die instantly, but pretty close to it anyway, so maybe not worth it. We'll see how that turns out. An expiring heal over there. After you've been healthy for at least 4 seconds, you and your minions gain attack speed. Attack speed really nice, scales to your minions, and also your Bonespear, so you can throw them out a lot faster. And then Hellbent Commander, your minions deal 10% increased damage while you are close to them. If that goes up to 3, it's going to be 30%. That's a lot of extra damage there. And then finally, I want to pick up this. After you have not taken damage in the last 3 seconds, your minions gain 15% attack speed. While you have at least 7 minions, the bonus is doubled. So 30% attack speed, really nice for your minions. But all of these are pretty good. You just have to go through them. Your bone skills deal increased damage for each point of essence you have above 50 cast. That one, maybe once you can start stacking essence, will be really good for the Bonespear. But yeah, that is just your choice in the bottom tree there. So that is that for skill tree over there. And then I want to show you guys the Book of the Dead real quick. So skeletal warriors, we're going to pick up skirmishers, just to have the 1 additional warrior for more of a front line, so to say. Keep you a little bit tanky and going through the levels. And then the skeletal mages, we'll go with Cold Mage on the first point to give us more essence, so we can throw out more bone spears. And then obviously we don't have enough space over here to summon a golem. Although you could drop out Corpse Explosion if you really wanted to for the golems. And maybe these two down here give a lot better stuff that we don't know about yet. But obviously right now I'm just sacrificing it. So you gain 10% increased attack speed, but you lose the ability to summon a golem. If you can't use it, then don't lose it, you know what I mean? So at least put the sacrifice point in there so you gain the attack speed over there. So that is my quick and easy leveling build for Necro. And one legendary to really keep an eye out for is this one right here. Bone Spear's primary attacks make enemies hit beyond your first vulnerable for 3.4 seconds. Bone Shards from Bone Spear deal 145% bonus damage to vulnerable enemies and pierce them. That goes all the way up to 225%. If you find that while leveling, use it because it's going to skyrocket you through the leveling process. Bone Spear does crazy amounts of damage, and with this legendary, it just like takes it to a new level. Bone Spear is really strong, so keep an eye out for that. And then anything else for minions as well. So increase skeletal mages, increase damage on your minions. All those legendaries are really useful while leveling up, so definitely keep an eye out on those. And I wish you guys best of luck in the full launch of D4. I know I can't wait for it, and I'm going to cover it deeply on the channel, get really into it and see where it all goes. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please drop a like and a sub. Appreciate every single one of you beautiful people, and I'll catch you in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be? Run free.